What we have here today is a Bun Special video, written, directed, edited by Bun Special, graphics by Bun Special, stunts by Bun Special, handcrafted with the finest ingredients, sound effects by Bun Special. This video is performed by an amateur. Do not attempt at home. No watches were harmed in the making of this video, for entertainment only. I'm still wearing the Seiko Prospects, whatever. Oh, that is the date. Yeah, Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. That's what it is. This is, yeah, PM, almost 4 in the afternoon. Oh yeah, I got this, I got the fusee cone still. What happened to that? I lost it? Oh no, it's stuck to my hand. Damn it, I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Let me put it in this little... There you go. Anyway, yeah, this is that fusee from the marine chronometer. I got the brass. Well, yeah, I measured the thickness of these, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what the hell they are. Anyway, it's like 10 thousandths thick or 0.25 millimeter. So I had to get some. I got some shim stock, 10 thousandths thick or 0.25. You know, around 0.25. I really cut some little pieces off. Half hard 260 brass, as they say. Let's see. So there it goes in here. That's where the cut is. Wait, we can do this. Let's waste more time. Memory's cheap. Yeah, let's see. So it goes in. You can see that's where it is. So I got to take this brass. Oh, first I got to open up this opening. As you can see, it's very small. Let's see if it's gonna focus. Come on, yeah. It's very small. I might have to go all the way to the hole or halfway through. I gotta open it up. Now that I got my brass. So first step is to open this up. Second step is to get a piece of brass to fit the opening. And am I helping that? I got various... I have these cheap ass files in the blue pouch. And then I bought these other files several months ago when I was at the National Watch and Clock Collectors Museum. I forget what I paid for these, probably a lot. I got a whole bunch of other files. Looks like you get 2 of each. I looked at them before, but I forget. Maybe they're all different. I don't remember anymore. So I got these are finer files than the other ones, so I'll use these 2. And then I have little stickers coming out. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I paid for them, I think. Around that much. Wow. And one each file says there they are, Grover. Carlstadt, New Jersey. Interesting. Maybe that's the importer, because I think these were made in Swiss. Yeah, there's a website too for them. And then I got some stones. This is some of the stones I have. I got more stones in my toolbox thing, but there's junk on top of it, so I didn't want to take them out yet. So I got stones, I got needle files. There's an example of... Let's see, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if it's going to focus. No, because it's clear. Yeah, right there, that little piece of brass, that's about the width of that opening. And it's got to be probably half the length of that opening. That's what you got right now, not including the hole. So, like I said, I got to open that up and make it bigger. And try to file a little piece and solder it if I can. So that's where I stand on this. And I'll be adding I'll be adding clips to this, but I'm not going to show myself sitting there filing because I just don't have the camera set up to do that. So I'll do the work and then I'll show you the progress as it moves along. So that's that. Okay, and then for extra content, as they say, I have this right next door. Is this, I got one of these, so of course I got another one. This French open escapement things. So, in a cheap ass case I made for it out of scrap wood that looks like, I think there used to be kitchen cabinets. So I had to put something together. And you really can't see it because the lighting sucks as usual. Oh, it came with everything but the pendulum. I had to buy the bob there and the pendulum. And the spring too. Suspension spring was all bent out of shape, so I had to buy one of those. So, and it's got the bell in the back, as you can see, and the glass back too. Hardest part of making this cheap ass case was those holes for the movement in the back. Oh, this is a plastic for photocopies. I gotta make real sides for it one of these days, so maybe I'll get clear plexiglass and just screw it to the outside so you can see the innards. Oh yeah, the top too. On the top you can see the oh, you can see more on the top. What's that reflecting? Oh. So yeah, that's the inside with the bell. Anyway, I'm pleased with it. Yeah, I got one. I had to get one. I wanted one with a really long pendulum. So this one's pretty long. I think there's longers out. I saw a longer one out there, but the crutch was broken and it didn't have a back. So you really had to futz around for a case. Anyway, we're not going to wait 5 minutes for it to chime. Tough luck. So that's where we stand on the fusee. So hopefully I can get, it's going to take me a while to do this because I have to slip it in between, I can only do it on my days off from work. I don't think I'm going to have any time during the working week. So anyway, thank you for your, well, this is going to be continued, so to be continued. I'll end at 7:50. Okay, this continuation. What is it? It's Tuesday, October 18th. There's the watch I'm wearing now. I can't remember the name of this watch. Anyway, it has a 750 movement in it. Some French name. Yeah, the minute hand's covering it, so I like this dial. I stopped wearing the Seiko because it's thick and I have to wear a jacket now because it's getting colder. And this watch is a little thinner, so it doesn't mess up the jacket as much. And I have to have a watch that has a time function, or I can time stuff because I have to cook my rice for 45 minutes. And this is what I use the watch. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still working on this thing. Oh, I put a hole in it. I put another hole. Let's see. We have to do this because this is automatic focus camera. See, I put a hole next to the other hole. Which is the new hole would be the lower hole. Doesn't look like it's on the same center. Yeah, well, what can you do? What can you do? And again, it's the it's a lower hole. Well, it's a smaller hole, but still, it looks like it's a little off. What can you do? And these ratchet teeth are kind of worn too. You can see that. I can't make a new one of those ratchet wheels. Look at that. What can you do? Well, it's not like this thing's going to be running, you know, doing its normal job. It's just going to go on the shelf. So yeah, the lower hole's the new hole. It's smaller. Oh, what am I using? Oh, okay. I decided to use, where's my pointer? This pin. I'm going to use the pin. It seems to fit into the hook nicely. And then these are some drill bits I'm using for the size. I didn't actually drill with these bits. I just used them as gauges. Oh, these are the bits I used. I bought a bunch of these things a while ago. These carbide or carbide bits. They're very tiny. Where is it going to focus? You see the inch numbers, and then you see the millimeter numbers on some of them. So they're very tiny. Some have already broken. Because that one's broken, yeah, because you know they're tiny, and if you don't you know, keep them perpendicular, or you bend it a little bit, or you do something stupid. Even this thick one I broke, and that one too. Yeah. Well, I had to start small. I think the hole's around maybe 20 thousandths, or you can figure that in millimeter land. So I started with the small. I think I started with this 13.5, and then I went up to this 19.7. So yeah, that's what I learned from the working in the metal stamping, talking to machinists and tool makers. You don't start with the hole you want. You start with a smaller hole and you work your way up to the size you want. So that's what I did here. But it's still a little undersized because I want to sort of like press that pin in. So my next step is to use, I got some broaches here. This brooch seems to be the one I want to use. So I'm going to just remove just a little bit of material. See if I can press that pin in. I got to cut it to size too. That's next on the agenda. I can't show this on camera because I got to get it close and personal, and it's just not going to work out. So I'm almost there. Oh, here's this other stuff I took off. Look at that. I have to lubricate this yet. Those clicky things are they're like you know, riveted in on the post. There's a rivet on there, so they don't fall out. That's the way it's made. Anyway, so I'm going to continue on my journey and keep you updated. So long for now. I'm going to go up to 10 because I can. Oh yeah, I'm back again. I forgot to mention. I should make a script or something so I don't forget things. But originally, I wasn't going to make a video. And to fix this thing, because the material tore out. I don't know if you can see that. It ripped right through. I was going to try to patch it up with a piece of brass or something and then solder it and blah blah blah. But I made the video I made, and someone suggested, hey, why not just drill a new hole? I was like, son of a bitch, that's a great idea. That saves me so much work. And they have the clearance in here for the hook, and there's plenty of room in there. In fact, I stuck a one of those drill bits in through both holes, and I put the hook on, and it fits. You know, there's no nothing's hitting. So that was such a great idea to drill a new hole. I guess that's why I don't make the big money, because I'm not thinking like that. Anyway, so I'm gonna continue working on this then. Yeah, okay. Of course I'm back. Oh, here it is. So I made my, there's my pin to hold the chain. I achieved that goal. Ha! What did I do with the stone? Well, I have the pin vise here, and then I have a stone which I put away. But, you know, I put the thing in there, the pin in there, and I just stoned it down till I got the length. I put this back together again because I had to eat lunch. I didn't want to lose anything. So I'm going to go for the final fitting, as I call it. I may have to open up the hole. I just want a slight, I need a friction fit. I don't know if they put that in there and they pounded the head to, spread it out, like a rivet. I don't really have the tools for that. So I'm going to see if I can get friction in there. And plus, once it's in, at least the one side of the pin can't go any place because the fusee stuff is in the way. The maintaining power equipment, whatever you want to call it. So it's got to be snug on the top mainly. That's the way I'm approaching it. So I'm going to continue on my journey. Okay. This is my other staking set. I have 2 staking sets. I thought all the staking sets in America use the same diameter punches, but I found out no. So this is the smaller set. Who made this one? This is Mosley. I don't know if you can read that because it doesn't want to be a nice camera in focus. These punches are a smaller diameter than the K and D. So I use this Mosley because it's easier to get to. What is that? Oh, there's a screw there. I never noticed that. Huh. I don't use it that often. Anyway, yeah, I got the pin. I had to pound it a little bit to get it into the hole. And then I use these. I think these are. I used to find these a lot on the ground. I think they use them to. I don't know what the hell. I forgot. Someone told me once what these are used for. On cell phones or something like that. I don't know, some sort of key or something. I don't know. I used to find them a lot on the ground. So I used them to put in between the, I don't know what you want to call these steps so it doesn't collapse. I have 2 of them. I have this one too. Now they got cheap. They make them cheaper now, but these are pretty good because they're solid. Anyway, I put it in place. And I pounded it. I like to pound stuff. Right now, let's see if it's going to be kind enough to focus. Yeah, you can see it below the dark hole. That's the pin. And if you turn it over, you can see something there. Yeah, you see that silver below the dark one. And you can see it in there. That's the pin. I tugged on it with the tweezer. Let's see if it stays in. I'm pretty sure it stays in. Wait, I can't see. Yeah, it doesn't move when I try to pull on it with the tweezer. Yeah, so I think it's in there pretty good. Like I said, I had to pound it a little bit to get it go through. So next step is to gotta put this back in. Well, I think I gotta grease this up, grease and oil this thing, and then put it back in the chronometer. I don't know if I'm gonna show that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, it's not a video without a burp. Because I gotta take the hands off, the dial off, because of this thing for the wind indicator. It won't go through the hole in the plate with that gear, that pinion on there. So that's why I have to take everything off to get that pinion off. Well, what can you do? So I think that's it for now. I'm going to, as I say, put this back together so I don't lose any of it. And then this is my day off from work, so I can only do this stuff on my day off from work. This thing, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this has to... I'm gonna put it together for now. One of these days I'm gonna get some grease on it, but I don't want to lose anything. There's the hole. Where's the pin? I used this little brooch to a little bit at a time. That's all I did. I had to do a little bit at a time, and then that was it. Is this pin gonna cooperate? Oh. Oh. So I got the pin in there. Now I can't lose anything. Oh, I can lose the whole damn thing, but I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, I gotta oil this. This one's pretty tight, all this stuff. Anyway, so that's it for now. I'm gonna hit it. You know, when I was making this pin, like I said, I used a pin from a shirt. That's what it looks like. It was the material was kind of soft. When I cut it, it squished a lot. But we're gonna see how it, because you know, when you wind this thing up, after a while, you know, you got friction on the cone here, that's where some of the load is gonna be at. And you know, when you start going higher and higher, you get more friction on the cone, and you get less load being applied to this pin as you wind it up. So that's why, if the pin doesn't work, then I have to knock it out, and I can always go bigger. That's why I went with a small one. If I can make it a little bit bigger, or get some I got some material. I just got it in yesterday. What material did I get in yesterday? Where is it? I got this, oh, they taped it. Yeah. I got all this, material for, watch pivots or whatever, so maybe I gotta, is that enough piece? Yeah, there's a small piece in there. Yeah, there's a couple of small pieces, so I'll have to measure that. We'll see what happens. Like I say, most of the friction's gonna be, well, we'll find out. Anyway, what can I show you today? Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna show you this. This could be another project, another thing to work on. I'm gonna take off the back. Oh yeah. It's one of these the Hamilton whatever model 23 chronograph. I didn't realize this when I bought it. I only was looking at it and I said, hey, something's not right. Someone futzed with this before I got to futz with it. And what I'm talking about, okay, you got the, what do they call this? The crown wheel or something? I forget what they call that. The wheel that does all the work, that moves all the levers. I was looking at all this stuff that touches it. There's like 1, 2, 3 things touching it, and then I noticed there was this one over here that's not touching it. I'm like, what the hell does this thing do? You know, because I went through the motions and it never moved. But it does move. And the whole thing was the spring. There's a spring on it. Underneath there's a spring on this thing, and they put it on the wrong side of this pin here. So it actually pushes it away. Does it push it away? Yeah, it pushes it away when it should be pushing it the other way. It should be pushing it towards this. So I got to figure out how to take all this stuff off and put this spring right. That's another project. Maybe I'll make a video on it. Maybe I won't. Depends how complicated it is. But I'm not looking forward to taking this apart. I tried looking for manuals or some instructions. You know, they got instructions for the Model 22 and the Model 21, but I didn't see any instructions for this thing yet, so that's something to do. Something to do. Like I say, I buy other people's junk. Well, anyway, the next step is to assemble this and see how it sings. Well, I'm going to let it go to 935. Okay, I'm going to install the repaired fusee. I took this apart. This happens when you let the power off the barrel there with the chain around the barrel. It just drops down. I'm not going to take that out and try to. Or maybe I'll have to. We'll see what happens. Okay, whoops, I'm going to take this off. That doesn't want to come off. There you go. Let's see if we can get this thing in. I really should, let's see, I'm going to try. If not, then this video will be garbage. I got to put this in. I greased this up. Let's see, is he going to give me grease? Do I have to take the chain? I got to take the chain. Yeah, let me take the chain. I got to take the chain. Yeah, I took the chain off. I'll have to straighten it out. Oh man, so I already have a video taking one of these things apart. So I'm moving away the the sustaining spring pawl underneath here so I can get it in all the way. What's next then? I think that's it. Oh, I'm done. No. So now we put this plate on. That plate is on. Where are the screws? Where are the screws? I think I don't have anything else. Let's see. I don't have a lot of time left on the camera. How come it's... Yeah, there you go. I'm not tightening them tight yet. There's some tweezers. That's not tight. Oh, what else is there to do? I gotta go to the other side. Oh. Here is the other side. Oh yeah, let me put some oil before I forget. I'm gonna put some oil. I'm gonna put 2 because I'm known for putting a lot of oil on stuff. so I have to keep up the tradition. I'm going to put just one for the mainspring because I took it out. Everything else has been cleaned and oiled already, except for that mainspring barrel. I didn't open that up. Well, I opened it up and it's kind of iffy, but I'm going to save that for another time because that's just mainsprings are just a pain in the ass to take out on this thing. Ah, something fell. Everything's always falling. Okay, next thing is you got to put this. What is on there? Is there something on here? This is for the wine indicator. It goes on one way because it's got a taper to it. And we put this stuff on. Does this go on first? And how does this go? This only goes on one way too. Oh. Teeth aren't lining up. Teeth are lining up. So I got this. I think I got all the under dial items on. And I know when I turn this over without the dial, everything just drops off. So I'm going to put the dial on top. This dial does not want to... It's got a key over here with it. Right over there is the key. So I'm going to leave... now let's see. I got to flip it over. Oh, yeah. I got a problem now. The problem being that I know when the dial doesn't like to stay on. Where'd I put the screws? Let me move this. So I have to screw the, I gotta put this dial screws in. While I'm holding the dial up. Because like I said, this dial does not want to stay on unless it's held in place. Oh, I can't just... Can I reach this? Yeah, I got the last one in there. Oh, will I use this screwdriver? That's one. Let's see if I can get the other one. That's number 2. And number 3, I have to move it over. Oh crap. These, you need screwdrivers that don't have tapered tips because the thing likes to cam out. Okay, so the dial is on. And where's the, I can put the movement back in the bowl. I can put this over here. I can put this back in the camera. What's next on the agenda? I'm going to put some more oil. I'm going to put, I'll put a couple on this because I like to have a reputation that I gotta uphold. And since I took this out, I just give it 1. There's probably already oil in there, but who knows? Safe than sorry? I don't think so. What's next? What's next? What else can I put on? Where's the thing? Oh, here's the thing. This is the thing that originally came on that fusee. I put all the parts. Push it down a little bit. Yeah, the wind indicator thing, that was for this cone. Oh, that doesn't want to screw in. There you go. I can touch this thing with my fingers because it's got a plastic thing at the top. So that's in. And now I do the, I put a mark. Where's the mark? I do that now. Yeah, you see there's a mark. Where's the mark? Oh, there's a mark. I don't know if you can see it. It's a black Sharpie mark that I put. That's supposed to face the hole for the mainspring. That's where it originally was when I took it off, so I put it back in the same place. Because usually you have to move it around till you get it to go the lowest without pushing down on it. Oh, what's next? This is the old fusee. Well, this is not the old fusee. This is a fusee from something else. Now, that pin looks steel. That's a steel pin. So I'm going to put this back in the chronometer that I borrowed it from. What's next? So you got that, I got that. I'm going to put the chain on. Maybe put the chain on last. Yeah. Let's put the chain on last. Now I'm going to do the balance. Oh, let's see. Chain last. Yeah, we'll do the chain last. For some reason I want to do the chain last. Let's see if I can pick up the what's the let's see if I can do this. I got the camera in the way. I normally don't do this with the camera. Let's see, did I get it in? It's moving freely. I think I got it. Where's the big screw? Oh, the big screw. My tweezers don't open up enough. It's important to hold this down while you're screwing it in because it shimmies and shakes and moves around. And before I tighten it up, I just want to make sure. Okay. And now I gotta put the little teeny tiny screws. Where are the teeny tiny screws? Oh, teeny tiny screws. Oh, there you are. Where's the teeny tiny screwdriver? There it is. Oh, keep on hitting stuff. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm just gonna drop them both in. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You know, I have a habit, sometimes you squeeze too hard with the tweezers and things just disappear. That's what happened when I was making the pin for that fusing. I had one almost done and I squeezed it too hard with the tweezers and it disappeared. So I had to do another one. Always make sure you're not cross-threading. If it doesn't go in smoothly. If it came out smoothly and don't go in smoothly, you don't want to cross-thread. I tighten these, but I'm not gonna keep on going. I don't want to strip them. Okay, so the balance is good. Now I can put on this. Damn it! I hit the camera stand. I think all I have in this is the hands. Oh, that was. Let's see, whatever. What else is next? There's a piece of fuzz. Oh, the fusee chain. That's gonna be. It's a pile of. What did I use last time? Last time. Oh, excuse me. It's not a burp. It's not a video until you get a burp. Let's use this container. Oh, it's like a fucking snake. Bastard. I'm trying to pick it up. What's in my way? There's always something in the way. If it's not in the way, like I say, if it's not in the way, it's not located properly. Now we're gonna turn this. Whoops, I moved it too far. Nah, that's too far. Let's try that. I gotta move this closer then so you can get in the camera. I don't know if you're gonna see this. Where is the end? The end, my friend. Oh, there it is. This is the end, my friend. That's the way it goes. I really should have untangled this before I do this. Oh, I should have. Well, let's see how it goes. No, this is the end, my friend. Let's see. Okay, so it hooked. See, I should have untangled this before, because now it's going to be a real pain in the ass. But I was lazy. Yeah, I was lazy. Now I'm gonna pay for my laziness. Maybe I just gotta stop the camera. I'm gonna stop the camera and untangle this. Okay, I untangled it. Mostly, I guess. Let's see. I'm gonna wind it up on the cone. Wait, what's this? It's still tangled? I thought I untangled it. Oh, it ticked me off. Oh, it was entangled, but the way I coiled it on the plastic container. Wasn't good. Let's see, how's this part doing? Almost there. Almost there. Let's see, where is the, touch it with my greasy fingers. Let's put this here. Let's see there. Oh man. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I use the back of my fingernail. There you go. Oh. I gotta be very careful. See, it has stains on the barrel, so I know where the chain goes. Let's see, how does it look? Looks good. And well, that's it. That is it. Yeah, okay. Wait, is this in the right location? Yeah, who the hell knows? I don't know. Here's the, I use this book here to assemble and, you know, grease this Hamilton job. So, let's see. Let me just, should use a bigger screwdriver, but and this one. Tight, everything's tight. Now we flip it over. Where's this thing? Yeah, this is the one with the, it has a brake circuit on it. But the brake circuit is not doing too good. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to put on some hands. I'll put on this one first. This one is wound all the way down. Oh, I'm going to reset it, so let me just put it on, and then I'll find a new position for it. Now this is the minute hand. Oh man, I try to get it where it goes on the lowest, because I forgot where it was from. I gotta make sure I don't move it too quickly. Oh, that may be it. Oh. Yeah, I think I liked it. I think it was lowest over here. Ugh. Oh, it doesn't. It always fights. Everything fights. Why can't it just cooperate? Yeah, let's try it there. So I'm going to use the tweezers to get it top of the hour, let's say. And I can put the hour hand on. I'll put it at 3. And again, no cooperation. Oh, that's cooperating because it landed pretty good. Let's try it there. Oops, it moved. And we'll put this. Use my fingers again. Wait, I don't think. Oh, there you go. I'll have to adjust them later. And then the second hand. I use these Sacagawea. The second hand, I'm just going to put it on. It's not in the right location because of the braked circuit. But I'll worry about that another day. The reason I use the Sacagawea is because when you push the second hand down, there's a tendency to move. But if you got a couple of Sacagaweas on there, it tends to stay. Now let me just move this down a little bit. Whoops. It's not tight yet. I just move it down just a teensy bit so I can get it in between the Sacagaweas. Let's see if I can do this without touching anything. Maybe use the end of the tweezer. Yeah, it's good enough. I got my hands on this. I'll adjust this hand later because it's not quite right. Let's see if we flip this over. I don't want to touch it with my... Where's the thing? I should memorize where the thing is. There it is. The locating pin. Okay. There's little or no load on the mainspring. So let's do something about that. Let's see what we got on it anyway. Well, this is all the way, it doesn't go any further. That's about just a little teensy on, so. Let's see. 1, 2, third one past the black mark. Now I'm going to put a couple of turns on the mainspring. What is that? What is that? Oh, the thing has got damaged somehow. That's 1. And we'll put 2. That's 2. So I tighten these screws. Everything's good. Everything's tightened. So it should run. Well, really, they say you should run where you move this thing over till it drops off, and but I'm just going to do this to it. So the question is, will that pin hold? I think it, well, right now there's so much, like I said, friction from the chain on the fusee. So that's two. Two on the mainspring. Maybe I'll put a third. How many does it take? I can read the stains. One, two, three, four, maybe five. I'll put in one more. I'll put three. What time is it? Okay, 2:45. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I can set that hand. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, that's 3. I put 3 on this spring. And what else? I just remembered I could do this. Where is the thing? The pin, locating pin. Okay, see, I made a mistake. I can... These are aluminum. I can put this because it's all wound up according to the fusee cone. Oh man, I gotta stop. I'm getting, yes. One thing about the artificial heart valve is I can hear it sometimes when it's quiet. Yeah, okay, there you go. So there it is. I'm gonna let it run. Well, I'll check it tomorrow, and see how much. Maybe, like I said, I think it takes like five turns on the barrel, you know, for the chain to be all wrapped up. So I just won't put more than 5 on there. But tomorrow I'll put some more. I'll see how much is left. So that's it for this. We'll see if it holds. Oh, I have to put this. Where is the pinion for the let's see, maybe this is the way it goes. Yeah. Whoops. So there you go. I gotta put this back where I got it. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the program. Thank you. No, thank you for your cooperation. Hope you enjoyed the program. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. I think I'm finally done with this. Well, let's see. The lighting is so-so. But there is, I let it run down after I did the wind up. I put it like a quarter turn on the mainspring. I don't know what the real one should be. Well, there's ways to figure it out, but I don't have those ways. Or I don't know how to do that. Oh, I read something in the book, but who the hell knows. So, let's see. I don't know. You can see. Where's some light? Here's some light. How's this light? Oh, okay. There you can see. Let's see. From here. Yeah, you can see where the pin is, and there's a chain on it. Also, you can see where the old opening was, because it's a tear. I'm going to turn that off. Does it go back? Yeah, okay, there you can see where the old one was. So, let's see, I'm going to wind this up. Oh, I got dust on this key. I wiped it off, and it's a dust magnet. I'm going to hold it so you can see. If I do this, of course, it doesn't do anything. And, oh, it's holding. Now it's gonna, you know, some of the load is friction. But, how zoom in can I get? Not too much. Yeah, so there it is. It's holding, it's sitting flush, you know, it's not hitting in the groove. So, appears to be working. Let's see, we wind it up some more. And it's still there. And we'll wind it some more. It's still there. I think a lot of the tension, well, I don't know how much, but there's definitely tension being taken up by the friction. Yeah. It's still going. Oh, still going. Yeah, it's still there. And let's see, we're going to hit the stop soon. Yep, hit the stop. That's it. So it's holding. I don't know. You can't see it. Where is it? Because it's... No, it's all the way in there. You really can't see. Where's my... Yeah, there it is. Still holding. Oh. And I noticed, when I was looking at this video for editing, I noticed that the hook, I think it was this video, the hook wasn't all the way in. So as soon as I looked at the video and I saw the hook wasn't all the way in, I was like, oh crap. So I pushed it in. I think it's all the way in. Yeah, it's better than it was before. Anyway, we'll give it a rotation. Send it on its way. Let's see what do we get out of this? I think it's right around almost 90 degrees. Well, 90 degrees is 180 in chronometer land. So maybe we'll get it up to, I don't know what it's going to go to. 90 right now. The spinning balance usually confuses the lens. What are we up to? We're past 90. I don't know if it's going to get up to 180. This table is not level. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Probably not. I think maybe that's as much as they're going to get. Maybe lift this up just a little bit. go that high. Oh, we're almost at 180. I think, well, 180 in pocket watch is 1 revolution in marine chronometer according to the Whitney book. That's a little under, maybe 10 degrees, 15 degrees under the 180. Oh well. Who knows? Oh yeah, look at that. They got the number on the mainspring barrel. It matches. Well, that's it. I think that will show other views. There, oh, you can see it much better there. And we'll rotate it some more. Yeah, I think about that's it. So, chain is still holding. It is now running. Okay, so I think this is it for this project or clock. So thank you for your cooperation. I hope you enjoyed the program and enjoy the rest of your day.